My name is Arit Eminue and I am the creator of the High Potential Talent Summit. So I set up the High Potential Talent Summit purely out of personal experience. So 15 years ago, when I launched my first business, Diva Apprenticeships, which I built and sold, I learned two things. One, that I was very good at the commercials. I could sell, I could market, I knew my numbers. The second thing I also learned was that I wasn't very good, especially in the beginning, of leading and managing my team. I didn't realize how much my values, my purpose, my beliefs, my lived experience impacted how I run my business, how I led my teams, and ultimately how it set the tone for the culture and the energy within the organization. So the High Potential Talent Summit, in its theme, Leadership from the Inside Out, looks at two aspects of leadership. The first being the internal. So we take a deep dive into what makes you tick, what are your triggers, what are your beliefs, what are those values that are accelerating your progress and maybe also hindering your progress and you need to re-look at. So we have a look at the internals and then we take a look at the external, so the commercials, the purpose, the vision, and ultimately how that informs that people-centered culture. So it's very much about leadership from the inside out. Yeah, so the High Potential Talent Summit is ideal for those individuals who are smashing their current role, who have a track record of hitting and exceeding their objectives, and they can demonstrate strong leadership development and they have the ability to take on higher levels of responsibility. It's also for those accidental leaders and managers, so those who've been promoted with little or no formal training and need to develop or indeed refresh their knowledge and skills. And then you have your high performing talent, so your self-motivated individuals who are ambitious, aspiring leaders that you want to retain and develop within the business. And then I also like to consider the quietly introverted, ambitious individuals, so team members who may not be the loudest but have strong ambitions, and maybe this is a time to give them that tap on the shoulder. Organizations should register their team members onto the High Potential Talent Summit because organizations that invest in leadership development have a 25% increase in performance and a 25% increase in employee engagement. Investing in your leadership development also boosts employee engagement and retention by around 43%, and it also helps to develop your talent pipeline. So 70% of employees say that learning improves their sense of connection to their organization and helps and makes them want to stay because it gives them a sense of belonging. So get them registered.